With the release of Chapter 10, the voting roster for the upcoming rescue event was released along with it. This is merely just what I voted and why, so don't get all butthurt and triggered if I didn't pick what you picked. Let's start with the first group. For Group A, we have the AUG, DSR-50, and the JS-5. All three of these are event weapons, but I'm gonna have to go for AUG as A, is my third favorite assault rifle and I want a second one at least. B, I have a friend who recently started playing during the middle of the Valhalla event. He and I both loved the AUG and Galil back in Black Ops 1. And while I love the DSR-50 as much as the Nets face tryhard, AUG is just a higher priority on our list. As for JS-5, well, has anybody even used it? I mean, I have one, but I never really leveled it up since then. Well, on to Group B. Group B's choices are Contender, TBJMS, and the MG5. I have a feeling Contender will end up winning, please no, but I'm going for MG5. Reasons being that A, I don't have one yet, and B, it honestly would be cheaper to run whatever chapter's boss it gets put in rather than mass crafting it. And getting a get from said mass crafting already bankrupted my manpower completely. It took me 3 months to get back to where I'm at. And I really don't need another said incident. So even though Contender and CBJ are a bit more rare to get, crafting for them would probably be better in the long run. Group C's candidates are RFB, She Who Shall Not Be Named Number 1, and the MDR. Both RFB and MDR have unique skills which I can make weapon guides on in the future. But RFB is my pick solely because I got one during the recent general raid ups and I would like to snag at least another one to help reduce the dummy link cost. I already have MDR at level 100, and as for the other one, well, we don't talk about it. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist, okay? Moving on. Group D's candidates consist of CZ75, Tag 50, and Howlett Type 64. I'm definitely going for CZ75 as it was my favorite pistol to use back in Black Ops 1, but keep in mind it's not my all-time favorite pistol, that belongs to the Bird 92 FS. Both CZ75 and Tag 50 were event weapons, so my buddy who I mentioned earlier can also snag one as well. I haven't even really used Tag 50 enough to know how it performs, but CZ75's skill is a unique one and a good pistol to have. I might start up a second one if she wins. I don't know yet though. But even if one of the other two wins, I can still snag copies to help reduce dummy link cost. And I really need this, I'm like 3,000 cores in debt. And finally, Group B. This we can choose 2 candidates out of 6. The choices we have are Jericho, PP19 Bison, K5, Amelie, Type 80, and interestingly, the M1014. Without a doubt, my pitch for PP19 Bison and the M1014. The PP19 Bison showed up in the last rescue event at Chapter 3. In fact, I believe that was the only one I actually went for. I currently have her on standby for her level 70 dummy link, and as you can guess by now, I need copies for cost reduction. As for M1014, it'd be much cheaper to snag one from whichever boss she's assigned to. Pretty much like I mentioned with MG5, but assuming she wins and you can actually get one, won't cost you several thousand resources and dummy cores. Jericho isn't really my cup of tea. K5 is good, but I don't really need another one. I love the Amelie extension, but I don't need a second. And Type 80 does need copies for her level 90 dummy link, but I'd rather much focus on Bison and M1014. And that concludes the voting. Did you pick the same things? Are any of my picks gonna win? We shall see soon enough.